The eye, being the window of the soul, is the primary means by which the central sense can most completely view the infinite works of nature. Leonardo da Vinci. This timeless observation finds its ultimate modern validation within the pioneering neurobiology of Andrew Huberman, where light is no longer just vision, but a powerful biological steering wheel. Today, we explore the profound mechanism of circadian resetting, revealing how specific wavelengths of photons can optimize your brain power, accelerate cellular regeneration, and effectively reverse biological age. You are about to master the protocol of light, a science-backed journey into the deep neural pathways that dictate your energy, focus, and the very foundation of longevity. Greetings, seekers of evolution. Welcome to the Longevity Protocol. Esteemed viewers, prepare to recalibrate your existence as we decode the hidden neurobiology of the human visual system. We begin by understanding that your eyes are not just cameras, but active processors that signal the master clock of your entire body with high-precision light data. This data travels via the retinohypothalamic tract, a neural superhighway connecting your visual system directly to the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the conductor of your internal biological orchestra of daily rhythms. Inside this master clock, a specialized group of cells called melanopsin-containing ganglion cells senses specific blue light wavelengths to tell your brain exactly when the day has started. The timing of this signal is critical, as it triggers a precisely orchestrated hormonal cascade, starting with the necessary morning pulse of cortisol that wakes up your entire system. Simultaneously, this light exposure signals the brain to stop producing melatonin, effectively clearing the fog of sleep and setting a timer for its reemergence roughly 14 hours later. Andrew Huberman emphasizes that viewing sunlight within the first hour of waking is the single most important habit for stabilizing your mood and optimizing your metabolic health. To maximize this effect, one must step outside and view the horizon, allowing the low solar angle light to reach the lower half of the retina's specialized sensors. Andrew Huberman suggests that this early light exposure acts as a powerful biological trigger, signaling your nervous system to initiate the metabolic processes required for sustained high daily performance. At this low solar angle, the atmosphere filters the light to create a unique ratio of blue and yellow wavelengths that is perfectly tuned for our neural circuitry. This specific wavelength mix stimulates mitochondrial activity within your cells, enhancing ATP production and providing a baseline of energy that lasts throughout the entire productive day. Furthermore, this early light exposure triggers a healthy release of dopamine, the molecule of motivation, which builds the mental resilience needed to tackle complex cognitive tasks effortlessly. It is a biological prerequisite for success, an ancient protocol coded into our DNA that modern technology has unfortunately led many of us to ignore or completely forget. Many people mistakenly believe that looking at a bright screen or through a window provides the same benefit, but the physics of light tells a very different story. Sunlight provides tens of thousands of lux, the unit of light intensity, while even the brightest office lights typically struggle to reach more than a few hundred. Glass windows act as a powerful filter, reflecting and absorbing the specific wavelengths required to trigger the melanopsin cells, rendering your indoor light exposure nearly biologically useless. On a clear day, 5 to 10 minutes of direct exposure is sufficient, but on cloudy days, you may need up to 30 minutes to achieve the same result. The cloud cover acts as a massive diffuser, and though the light feels dimmer, the photons are still there, scattered but potent if you give them enough time. Remember, you should never look directly at the sun, or any light that causes pain. The goal is to view the ambient brightness of the sky. According to Andrew Huberman, the fundamental key to mastering focus lies in understanding how light intensity shapes the structure of our thoughts and the overall health of vital neurons. This simple morning ritual does more than just wake you up. It initiates a process of neuroplasticity, strengthening the connections that govern your emotional and cognitive stability. By aligning your biology with the natural light cycle, you are essentially reducing the systemic inflammation that contributes to rapid aging and the decline of mitochondrial function. Research into biological age markers shows that individuals who maintain strict circadian hygiene have cellular profiles that appear significantly younger than their chronological age would suggest. We are entering a new era where we can leverage these ancient biological systems with future technology to achieve a state of peak human performance and longevity. Coming up, we will reveal the precise protocols for artificial light exposure and how to protect your master clock from the digital disruption of the modern world. As we resume our journey, we pivot from the healing power of the sun to the insidious impact of artificial illumination that dominates our modern digital existence. Our biological systems are currently facing an unprecedented evolutionary challenge, as screens and LED lights blast our retinas with high-intensity blue light at the wrong times. This artificial blue light, while useful during the day, becomes a biological toxin after sunset, effectively tricking the master clock into thinking that the day is continuing. When these melanopsin cells detect blue light late at night, they send a false signal to the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which immediately suppresses the natural production of melatonin. Even a brief exposure to a smartphone screen at midnight can delay your sleep onset by hours and reduce the quality of your deep, restorative REM sleep cycles. Andrew Huberman explains that this digital disruption leads to a state of chronic circadian misalignment, which is directly linked to metabolic syndrome, depression, and cognitive decline over time. The profound impact of artificial lighting on our physiological systems is now being linked to major metabolic disturbances and long-term cognitive health decline within our complex neural networks. To combat this, the protocol requires a total elimination of bright overhead lights between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. to protect your neural circuits. If you must use lights during this window, choose low-intensity amber or red sources positioned below eye level, as the lower retina is less sensitive to these wavelengths. This positioning mimics the natural light of a campfire, an environmental cue that our ancestors used for millennia to signal safety and the beginning of biological rest. Protecting your eyes at night is not just about better sleep. It is about preserving the integrity of the dopaminergic pathways that drive your daily ambition and focus. Chronic exposure to light at night activates the habenula, a brain region known as the disappointment center, which can effectively dampen your mood and motivation the following day. This is why the digital environment we have built is often at odds with our mental health, creating a biological friction that accelerates our perceived and actual age. By using blue-blocking technology or simply opting for darkness, you are giving your mitochondria the necessary downtime to repair damaged DNA and clear out metabolic waste products. This detoxification process, known as mitophagy, is essential for longevity, ensuring that your cellular engines remain efficient and powerful throughout your entire lifespan beyond a century. Huberman also highlights the importance of viewing the sunset, as the specific light frequencies of the late afternoon signal the brain that the day is finally ending. This evening light exposure acts as a secondary anchor for your master clock, making your system more resilient to the inevitable disruptions of artificial light later on. By creating this vital circadian dead zone, the brain naturally builds a robust defense mechanism against the inevitable interruptions of modern technology and harmful artificial light spectrums. According to the protocol, this dead zone ensures that your neurobiological pathways remain unsullied by late-night digital noise, effectively preserving your cognitive longevity and mental energy reserves. This is the power of neurobiology. By understanding the rules of the system, we can navigate the modern world without sacrificing our health or our vital longevity. We are moving from being passive victims of our environment to becoming active architects of our own biology, utilizing every photon to build a stronger, more resilient mind. However, the visual system's influence extends far beyond timing. It is also our primary tool for controlling our internal state of autonomic arousal and stress response. By changing how we view the world, literally through our focal length, we can instantly shift our nervous system from a state of panic to one of calm. This technique, known as panoramic vision, involves softening your gaze to see the entire environment at once, effectively silencing the amygdala's fear signals in real time. It is a biological kill switch for stress, an immediate intervention that anyone can use anywhere to reclaim their mental clarity and emotional control during high-pressure situations. Mastering this visual hack allows you to stay focused on long-term goals rather than being hijacked by the immediate stressors that often lead to burnout and disease. We are just scratching the surface of what the visual system can do for our longevity, as new research reveals connections between light and cellular repair. In the next segment, we will dive into the specific nutritional compounds and supplements that Andrew Huberman recommends to fortify your eyes against the digital age. Soon, you will discover the exact biohacking tools and supplements that can amplify your light absorption efficiency and protect your precious neural circuits from decay. Before we reveal these advanced biohacking protocols, we must address the fundamental role of nutrition in maintaining the structural integrity of your retina and neural pathways. We move now into the fundamental building blocks of visual health, focusing on the specific micronutrients that reinforce the cellular architecture of your retina against metabolic stress and decay. These potent carotenoids act as internal sunglasses, concentrating in the macula to filter high-energy blue light and neutralize the oxidative damage caused by prolonged digital screen exposure in modern life. Dietary intake of dark leafy greens provides the essential lutein necessary to maintain macular pigment density, a critical biomarker for long-term vision and optimal high-performance brain health. Without these protective pigments, the delicate photoreceptors are left vulnerable to the toxic effects of short-wavelength light, leading to premature cellular aging and a decline in neural processing speed. The protocol demands a consistent daily intake of these compounds, creating a biological shield that preserves the high-definition clarity required for complex cognitive tasks and sustained focus during work. Furthermore, research suggests that high macular pigment density is directly correlated with cognitive performance in the elderly, making vision health a primary pillar for the strategy of total human longevity. According to Andrew Huberman, optimizing your dietary intake is not merely about preventing disease but about enhancing the high-performance capabilities of your entire nervous system through targeted molecular support. Vitamin A remains a cornerstone of this protocol, as it is a vital component of rhodopsin, the protein that allows our eyes to convert light into electrical neural signals. A deficiency in this crucial fat-soluble vitamin can lead to impaired night vision and a breakdown of the corneal surface, creating a friction that accelerates overall biological aging processes. We also must consider the role of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, which makes up a significant portion of the cell membranes in the retina and the brain's cortex. These healthy fats ensure that our neural signals travel at peak velocity, maintaining the high-speed communication required for rapid decision-making and the maintenance of complex mental resilience during stress. By fortifying the lipid structure of our photoreceptors, we are essentially upgrading our biological hardware, allowing for more efficient photon capture and a more robust response to environmental light. In addition to these traditional nutrients, emerging research into the neuroprotective properties of saffron has shown remarkable results in improving visual acuity and protecting neurons from the effects of light. This ancient spice contains unique bioactive compounds that stimulate the release of growth factors in the retina, promoting the repair and regeneration of damaged neural tissue on a cellular level. Integrating these science-backed supplements into your daily longevity protocol creates a synergistic effect, amplifying the benefits of light exposure while minimizing the risks of our modern artificial environment. We are essentially providing the raw materials for excellence, ensuring that our visual system remains a sharp and effective tool for navigating the challenges of the future and beyond. However, nutrition is only half the battle. We also must focus on the mechanics of blood flow and hydration to maintain the internal pressure and health of the eye. Dehydration can lead to a significant drop in visual focus and cognitive clarity, as the eyes require a constant supply of fluid to maintain their shape and functional integrity. The Huberman protocol suggests that maintaining optimal electrolyte balance is just as important as the light itself, providing the conductive medium through which our neural signals must travel fast. High-intensity mental work increases the metabolic demand on our eyes, making it vital to support them with adequate hydration and the specific minerals that drive our vital cellular energy. When we combine light timing with targeted nutrition, we create a powerful feedback loop that reinforces our circadian rhythms and protects our DNA from the damage of modern lifestyle habits. Andrew Huberman explains that these physiological pillars are the foundation of high-performance living, allowing us to maintain our mental edge and physical vitality well into our later years of life. We must view our biology as a holistic system, where every input, from the photons we absorb to the molecules we ingest, plays a critical role in our total evolution. The transition from a state of survival to one of thriving requires a disciplined approach to these protocols, ensuring that we are always operating at our highest potential possible. As we continue to explore the boundaries of biohacking, the visual system emerges as the most accessible and powerful interface for changing our internal state and our long-term health. The ability to control our stress response and our energy levels through simple light and nutrient interventions is a revolutionary tool that is available to every single human being today. It is about reclaiming our biological inheritance, moving away from the artificial constraints of the modern world and back into alignment with the natural laws that govern our existence. Every step we take in optimizing our vision is a step towards a more focused, resilient, and longer life, free from the traditional declines associated with the aging process. Next, you will learn the secret exercises for your extraocular muscles that can instantly sharpen your focus and reduce the mental fatigue caused by long hours of digital work. Stay tuned as we reveal the advanced physical protocols that top performers use to maintain their visual dominance and cognitive clarity in an increasingly demanding and competitive global environment. Moving from the internal chemistry of the eye, we must now address the physical musculature that governs your focus, specifically the extraocular muscles that drive visual convergence. Modern digital work often forces our eyes into a state of chronic near-point focus, leading to a condition known as ciliary strain, which effectively drains your cognitive energy. To counteract this, Andrew Huberman recommends the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at an object 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds to reset focus. This simple practice allows the ciliary muscles to relax, preventing the structural deformation of the lens and maintaining the high-speed neural processing required for deep, productive work sessions. Furthermore, we can actively strengthen these muscles through near-far switching exercises, a physical biohack that improves your visual accommodation and sharpens your overall mental clarity and focus. Andrew Huberman notes that the ability to rapidly shift focus between different distances is a hallmark of a healthy nervous system, indicating robust neural plasticity and high-performance resilience. Another powerful tool is smooth pursuit training, where you track a moving object with your eyes without moving your head, which engages the brain's predictive neural motor circuits. This exercise stimulates the cerebellum and the frontal eye fields, enhancing your ability to anticipate movement and improving your reaction time in high-stress, fast-paced environments and situations. By training your eyes to move independently of your body, you are essentially decoupling your visual system from your physical stress response, allowing for greater emotional and cognitive control. We must also address the concept of optic flow, the visual signal of movement that occurs when we walk or run through an environment, which naturally silences the amygdala. Optic flow provides a powerful calming effect on the nervous system, a biological reset that our ancestors experienced daily while moving through nature in search of resources and survival. Incorporating intentional movement into your day ensures a steady stream of optic flow, which acts as a natural buffer against the psychological pressures of a sedentary digital life. For those stuck indoors, even viewing videos of nature in motion can trigger a partial optic flow response, providing a temporary relief for the overstimulated and fatigued modern brain. Huberman suggests that we should leverage these physical hacks to maintain our visual stamina, especially when engaged in high-stakes creative work that demands intense, prolonged focus and attention. By integrating movement and focal resets into our routine, we are protecting the neural infrastructure that allows us to perceive reality and make the decisions that shape our future. The visual system is the lead domino in our physiology. Once it falls out of alignment, the rest of our health and performance inevitably begins to decline and suffer. We are learning that the simple act of looking up and out can change our internal chemistry, shifting us from a state of contraction to one of expansive possibility. This is the true essence of biohacking, using the body's natural mechanics to influence the mind and build a life of sustained excellence and exceptional long-term biological longevity. According to current research, these visual exercises can also reduce the symptoms of digital eye strain, such as headaches and blurred vision, which are becoming ubiquitous in society. By actively engaging our visual motor system, we are clearing the neural debris that accumulates during hours of passive screen consumption, restoring our innate capacity for deep, meaningful focus. The goal is visual dominance, a state where your eyes work for you rather than being a source of fatigue and a gateway for environmental stressors to enter your brain. Andrew Huberman emphasizes that mastering these physical protocols is just as essential as light timing and nutrition for achieving a state of peak cognitive and physical performance. We are equipping ourselves with the tools of the future, leveraging our ancient biology to thrive in an era of unprecedented technological complexity and demanding digital mental work. The visual interface is the most powerful lever we have for self-regulation, a hidden switch that can be used to navigate the stresses of modern life successfully. By mastering our gaze, we are mastering our minds, creating a foundation of stability that allows us to pursue our highest goals with unwavering focus and total clarity. This is the path to the longevity protocol, a journey into the deep neurobiology of the human experience and the future of our evolutionary potential as a species. Every photon, every nutrient, and every focal reset is a building block for a longer, more vibrant life, free from the constraints of artificial modern digital decay. We are the architects of our own biology, and the visual system is our primary blueprint for building a future of limitless health and peak human performance. As we move forward, we will integrate these physical protocols with the latest technological innovations to create a truly comprehensive strategy for total circadian and neural health. In the upcoming section, we will reveal the high-tech biohacking wearables and specialized light-tracking devices that can automate your circadian hygiene for maximum efficiency and total cellular longevity. As we step into the future of biological optimization, we move beyond manual protocols to the realm of advanced light-tracking wearables that automate our vital circadian hygiene. These sophisticated devices utilize high-precision sensors to monitor every photon you absorb throughout the day, providing real-time data on your cumulative light dosage and overall biological readiness. By integrating these sensors into sleek rings and wrist-worn terminals, top performers can now track the precise timing of their morning light anchors and evening light avoidance. This data flows directly into a central neural interface, where AI algorithms analyze your sleep architecture and metabolic markers to calculate your specific optimal light exposure windows. We are witnessing a revolution in personalized longevity, where the guesswork is replaced by clinical-grade accuracy, allowing you to maintain peak performance without constant mental effort or strain. Andrew Huberman explains that leveraging these technological tools allows us to precisely synchronize our internal master clock with the external world, ensuring total biological harmony and sustained health. Furthermore, smart glasses equipped with dynamic blue light filters can now automatically adjust their tint based on the time of day, protecting your eyes from digital disruption effortlessly. This automation ensures that your nervous system is never exposed to the harmful light frequencies that suppress melatonin, even if you are working in a brightly lit environment. We are moving toward an era of passive biohacking, where our environment adaptively supports our health, rather than being a constant source of physiological friction and accelerated cellular aging. Imagine a home where the lighting temperature and intensity shift in perfect lockstep with your personal circadian rhythms, gently guiding your body into a state of deep recovery. These systems are becoming increasingly accessible, allowing anyone to build a high-performance sanctuary that shields their DNA from the chaotic light pollution of the modern digital world today. The data-driven approach to vision health also includes the use of biosensors that measure the concentration of vital pigments in your retina, providing instant feedback on your nutrition. By knowing exactly when your protective layers are thinning, you can adjust your dietary intake of carotenoids to maintain a robust biological shield against the relentless digital light environment. This real-time monitoring allows for a level of precision that was previously impossible, transforming vision health from a reactive practice to a proactive pillar of total human longevity. We are integrating these digital tools with our natural biology to create a synergistic framework that supports a lifespan far beyond what was once thought possible for our species. Andrew Huberman highlights that the goal is to leverage technology to support our ancient circuits, not to replace them, maintaining the fundamental connection between our eyes and our environment. By using light-tracking sensors, we can also identify the hidden light sources that disrupt our sleep, such as the ambient glow from electronics or streetlights leaking through our windows. These subtle disruptions can have a cumulative effect on our metabolic health, making it vital to eliminate every unnecessary photon during our precious hours of deep biological recovery. The future of the longevity protocol lies in this seamless integration of biology and technology, where our visual system is optimized through both natural light timing and digital support. We are building a new paradigm of health where every individual has the tools to monitor and adjust their internal state in real time, regardless of their external surroundings or conditions. Every step forward in light technology brings us closer to a world where fatigue is optional and where our mental clarity remains sharp and unwavering throughout our entire lives. This is the ultimate promise of the neurobiology of vision, a gateway to a higher state of being where our biological potential is fully realized through precise photon management. As we continue to refine these protocols, we are not just extending our years, but improving the quality of every single moment we experience within our optimized neural reality. The ability to master our light environment is the key to unlocking the hidden reserves of energy and focus that lie dormant within our ancient and powerful genetic code. We are the pioneers of this new frontier, using the most advanced tools available to reclaim our health and build a future of sustained excellence and total biological longevity. By understanding the neurobiology of vision, we have gained a powerful lever for controlling our physiology and our destiny, moving away from decline and toward a state of thriving. Every photon counted, every nutrient absorbed, and every technological tool leveraged brings us one step closer to the ultimate goal of the longevity protocol, a life without limits. The journey does not end here. It is a continuous process of refinement and evolution as we learn to work in perfect harmony with the laws of our own biology. Next, we will explore the final practical protocol for total circadian mastery, revealing how to maintain your progress during travel and high-stress shifts across different global time zones. Stay with us as we conclude this masterclass on the neurobiology of vision, providing you with the final keys to a life of peak performance and total biological resilience. Returning to our protocol, we address the critical challenge of maintaining circadian stability during global travel and high-stress shifts that often disrupt our fragile biological neural internal timing. Jet lag is not merely fatigue. It is a profound state of cellular confusion where every organ in your body is struggling to synchronize with a new light environment. To overcome this, the Huberman protocol utilizes strategic light exposure to rapidly shift your master clock, effectively tricking your brain into adopting a new time zone within hours. By calculating the phase response curve, you can determine exactly when to view bright light to either advance or delay your internal clock for maximum physiological and mental efficiency. This scientific approach allows international travelers and shift workers to bypass the traditional days of grogginess and cognitive decline, maintaining their mental edge in any global location today. We utilize high-intensity portable light devices to provide the necessary lux levels when natural sunlight is unavailable, ensuring that the melanopsin-containing cells receive the correct signals regardless of geography. Andrew Huberman highlights that the temperature of your body and the timing of light are the two primary levers for resetting your clock during demanding high-stress transition periods. Viewing light during your temperature minimum can cause a massive shift in your rhythms, a biological secret used by elite performers to stay sharp during intense global operations. This level of control over our internal state is the hallmark of the advanced biohacker, moving from being a victim of circumstance to a master of biological destiny. Furthermore, for those working late shifts, the protocol involves using blue-blocking eyewear and specific light temperature modifications to minimize the health risks associated with chronic nighttime light exposure. It is about creating a synthetic day that supports your metabolic health and cognitive function, even when your external environment is in a state of total darkness and silence. We are now integrating these strategies with the latest advancements in oral microbiome health and mitochondrial support to create a truly comprehensive defense against the stresses of modern life. Every photon we manage and every biological signal we optimize contributes to the reduction of cellular inflammation and the enhancement of our total long-term survival and thriving capacity. The visual system remains the primary gateway for these interventions, as its direct connection to the brain's master clock makes it the most effective tool for self-directed neuroplasticity. As we master these protocols, we are essentially building a more resilient human experience, one that is capable of thriving in an increasingly fast-paced and technologically demanding global society. Every traveler, every worker, and every individual seeking excellence can now leverage these biohacking tools to reclaim their vitality and ensure their brain remains sharp and focused indefinitely. Andrew Huberman explains that the future of neurobiology is not just about understanding the brain, but about developing the practical tools to steer our own evolution and longevity. We are moving toward a state of total circadian mastery, where our biology and our lifestyle are in perfect alignment, creating a foundation for limitless health and peak performance. This is the ultimate goal of the Longevity Protocol, to provide the scientific framework for a life of sustained excellence, free from the traditional declines of the aging process. By focusing on the neurobiology of vision, we have unlocked a powerful lever for controlling our physiology, our mood, and our overall quality of life in the modern world. The simple act of managing light exposure is a revolutionary intervention that can change your chemistry and your destiny, providing a gateway to a longer and more vibrant existence. We encourage you to start implementing these protocols today, beginning with early morning sunlight and ending with the careful management of your digital environment during the precious evening hours. The results will be visible not just in your energy levels and your focus, but in the long-term health of your cells and the overall resilience of your mind. We are part of a global movement of seekers who are reclaiming their biological inheritance and building a future where peak performance and total longevity are available to everyone. This masterclass has provided you with the foundation, the tools, and the scientific backing to transform your life through the power of the human visual system and neurobiology today. As we conclude this segment, remember that your health is a continuous journey of refinement and optimization, requiring a disciplined and informed approach to every aspect of your biology. Every photon, every nutrient, and every focal reset is a building block for a longer and more vibrant life, free from the constraints of artificial modern digital world decay. We are the architects of our own biology, and the visual system is our primary blueprint for building a future of limitless health and peak human performance and longevity. Next, we will provide the final summary and the actionable checklist that you can use to integrate these protocols into your daily life for maximum impact and total success. Stay with us for the final conclusion of the Longevity Protocol, where we reveal the ultimate vision for your future and the final steps toward your total biological mastery. As we re-enter our protocol, we examine the powerful link between focal length and autonomic arousal, mastering how our visual field dictates our body's immediate stress response levels today. When we focus intently on a single point, our pupils dilate and our heart rate increases, triggering a high alert state that is essential for intense cognitive concentration possible. This soda straw view is a biological signal for action, activating the sympathetic nervous system and preparing the brain for the demanding challenges of complex and rapid decision-making. Andrew Huberman explains that the visual system acts as a direct toggle for your internal state, allowing you to manually steer your nervous system toward calm or high-alert focus. Conversely, by consciously adopting a wide-angle view, we can instantly trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, inducing a state of calm and allowing for better emotional regulation and long-term health. This visual tool is a fundamental lever for biohackers, providing an immediate way to navigate the high-pressure environments of the modern world without succumbing to burnout or metabolic decline. We must also integrate the concept of social circadian alignment, where viewing light in the presence of others reinforces our biological rhythms through specific neurochemical and social feedback loops. Social interaction during daylight hours boosts dopamine and oxytocin, which synergistically work with our light exposure to enhance our mental resilience and our overall sense of well-being and longevity. By aligning our social lives with the natural light cycle, we are creating a robust biological foundation that protects us from the isolation and fragmentation often caused by modern technology. Andrew Huberman emphasizes that these social anchors are just as vital as our light anchors, providing the psychological support needed for a long, vibrant, and deeply fulfilling human life. Furthermore, we must address the preservation of ocular health, specifically the prevention of glaucoma and macular degeneration, which are leading causes of cognitive decline in our aging global population. High intraocular pressure can damage the optic nerve, effectively cutting off the primary data stream to the brain and leading to a cascade of negative neural and metabolic effects today. The protocol includes regular monitoring of eye pressure and the use of targeted supplements to support the drainage canals and maintain the structural integrity of the delicate ocular tissues. By strictly monitoring intraocular pressure and maintaining the health of the drainage canals, we ensure the structural integrity of our visual hardware for decades of high performance and deep clarity. By preserving our vision, we are preserving our brain, as the retina is technically an extension of the central nervous system, providing a direct window into our total neural health. We are now exploring future technologies, such as visual prosthetics and neural interfaces, that aim to restore and enhance our sight far beyond the traditional limits of our biology. These innovations will allow us to perceive wavelengths of light that were previously invisible to the human eye, opening up a new dimension of experience and biological potential possible. However, even as we embrace the future, we must never lose sight of the natural protocols that have governed our existence for millions of years of evolutionary history and growth. The ultimate longevity strategy is one that integrates the best of modern science with the timeless wisdom of our biology, creating a synergistic path to total human thriving today. Every individual has the power to become their own lead researcher, utilizing these protocols to fine-tune their biology and achieve a state of peak performance that lasts a lifetime. We are just beginning to understand the full potential of the visual system as a gateway to our physiology, our psychology, and our long-term health and total survival capacity. As we refine our management of light and nutrients, we are essentially rewriting our genetic destiny, moving toward a future where aging is no longer an inevitable decline but choice. Huberman explains that the key is consistency. By repeating these protocols daily, we reinforce the neural pathways that support our health, creating a state of permanent and total resilience. We are moving from a reactive state of fixing problems to a proactive state of building excellence, utilizing every tool at our disposal to reach our highest possible potential. This is the true essence of the longevity protocol, a continuous journey toward total mastery of our own biology, driven by the latest research and the ancient power of neurobiology. Every photon counted, every nutrient absorbed, and every focal reset is a victory in the fight against aging and the decline of our modern, fast-paced, digital, and stressful world. By mastering your vision, you are mastering your reality, creating a foundation of clarity and focus that will support you in every endeavor and every challenge you face today. We are the pioneers of this new frontier, building a future of limitless health and peak performance through the precise and scientific management of our visual and neural systems. Next, we will provide the final actionable checklist and the summary of the protocol, giving you the concrete steps needed to integrate these life-changing strategies into your daily life. Stay with us as we conclude this definitive guide to the neurobiology of vision, providing you with the final keys to a life of total biological mastery and success. To integrate these protocols into your daily life, start with your morning light anchor, exposing your eyes to direct sunlight for 10 minutes immediately after waking up today. During the day, maximize your exposure to bright light and utilize optic flow by moving through your environment, which silences the amygdala and maintains your peak cognitive focus. As evening approaches, transition to low-intensity amber lighting and strictly avoid bright overhead sources to protect your melatonin production and ensure a deep and restorative night of sleep. Support this structural hardware with targeted nutrition, ensuring adequate intake of lutein, zeaxanthin, and omega-3 fatty acids to maintain the integrity of your retina and vital neural pathways. Andrew Huberman suggests that the most effective way to maintain peak health is to become an active observer of your environment and its constant impact on your neural circuits. By following these precise scientific steps, you are not just managing your light. You are actively steering your biological clock toward a future of sustained excellence and longevity. We have journeyed through the deep neurobiology of the human visual system, from the ancient signals of the sun to the advanced technologies of the modern and future world. The visual interface remains our most powerful tool for self-regulation, providing a direct link between our environment and our internal state of health, vitality, and total mental clarity. Every individual who masters these protocols becomes an architect of their own biology, moving beyond the limitations of modern digital decay and toward a state of total human thriving. We are reclaiming our biological inheritance, utilizing every photon and every nutrient to build a foundation of resilience that will support us through every challenge we may face today. The neurobiology of vision is the key to unlocking the hidden reserves of energy and focus that lie dormant within our ancient and powerful human genetic and biological code. By understanding the rules of the system, we can navigate the modern world successfully, ensuring that our brain and body remain in perfect alignment with the natural light cycles. This is not just a strategy for longevity. It is a philosophy of excellence, a commitment to operating at our highest potential in every single moment of our vibrant lives. According to the protocol, the peak state of performance is reached when we synchronize our visual focus with our internal goals, creating a powerful synergy for total biological success. Your journey toward total circadian mastery begins now, with every choice you make regarding your light environment and your nutritional support for your precious and vital visual system today. We are the pioneers of this new frontier, using the tools of neurobiology to build a future where aging is no longer an inevitable decline, but a choice possible. The ultimate vision is one of limitless potential, where our biological hardware is optimized to match the speed and complexity of our ever-evolving technological and digital modern global world. Every photon counted and every nutrient absorbed is a building block for a longer and more vibrant life, free from the constraints of artificial modern digital and cellular decay. We are the architects of our own biology, and the visual system is our primary blueprint for building a future of limitless health and peak human performance and longevity. By mastering your vision, you are mastering your destiny, creating a foundation of clarity and focus that will support you in every challenge and every success you achieve today. The power to change your chemistry and your destiny is in your hands, accessible through the precise management of the light you absorb and the molecules you consume daily. We encourage you to embrace these protocols with discipline and curiosity as you explore the boundaries of your own biological potential and the future of total human excellence possible. The journey to the longevity protocol is a continuous process of evolution and refinement, a path that leads to a state of permanent resilience and peak performance for everyone. Thank you for watching this definitive guide to the neurobiology of vision, and for joining us on this vital mission to reclaim our health and our biological destiny today. Please like and subscribe if you found this protocol useful, and share it with those who are seeking a life of sustained excellence and total biological longevity and health. We are building a global community of seekers, dedicated to the mastery of their own biology and the future of human potential and thriving across the entire world today. Your engagement and support allow us to continue providing these world-class scientific protocols, empowering every individual to take control of their health and their destiny for total success. Stay focused, stay resilient, and remember that every photon is a choice that shapes your reality and your future in this increasingly complex and demanding digital world today. We look forward to seeing you in our next exploration of the Longevity Protocol, where we will continue to decode the hidden secrets of the human experience and biology. The journey of self-mastery is infinite, and as we dim the lights on this protocol, we leave you with the tools to illuminate your own path to biological longevity.